A message to the CBC. Before you all go scurrying into your holes because, well, someone is going to question you. And yes, I'm talking directly to the CBC here. Just give me a moment of your time. I know a lot of you are worried about your jobs. I mean, at least if a party on the right gets in. And so far, you guys have been quite rewarded for leaning heavily to the left. I mean, at least for the last decade or so. And I even understand that previous prime ministers have been, well, I guess you'd say mean to you. But I also understand where you've gone wrong. Maybe I can help you out a little, huh? At least if you let me. Let's start with the fact that, well, you're chasing funding. That's completely understandable. Without funding, no one pays your salary. So people need paychecks, so you need funding. The problem is you've forgotten that the taxpayers are who actually fund you. You know, the Prime Minister only signs the papers. Prime Ministers change every 5 years and, you know, the people don't. And let's be honest here, I mean, if you guys genuinely stopped being biased and admitted that you were, started reporting as if politics are just part of Canada, you know, not that politics are Canada. Things like if it's going to rain, you tell us it's going to rain, not go on about atmospheric rivers and trying to scare us all. You know, and if a forest fire is arson, don't imply that it's climate change. If a story makes the government look bad, then that's any party at all. Report on it. Unfairly. Report on crime with no political spin. Report on our economy. Is it doing well or poorly? Again, no political spin. Report on wars. Don't pick a side. Don't bring on guest picking a side. Just genuine coverage of the facts. Obviously, I could go on for a while here. The CBC is far from a neutral observer these days, which is why the CBC is now in a position of getting defunded if a party from the right gets in. On the other side of the coin, you know, their funding has been increasing, and well, that's because the party on the left, well, it just keeps getting in, doesn't it? You know, that's not going to last forever, CBC. You know, CBC, if you're only chasing funding, well, you've really done a pretty good job, but at the cost of having a very iffy future. Very possibly none at all. But as I mentioned, you hold the solution in your hand. I mean, simply become a neutral observer and report on what you see. Bring back investigative journalism and go after corruption wherever it lies. Corporate, global, government corruption. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many stories are out there that you simply ignored. Talk about a ton of content for you guys. Get the Canadian people back behind you. You know, by giving us what we are all absolutely craving. Honest, unbiased, non-political news. No globalism, no capitalism, no socialism, no any ism. Leave that stuff to the politicians and just give us the cold hard facts. Make Canadian taxpayers your boss. I mean, they really already should be. Report the state of Canada, and the world to us as if we are intelligent people who can make our own minds up and know what is right and what is wrong, and whether to vote left or right, or even if we should go out in the rain or not, and whether we should be scared of the weather. And if you think just reporting the facts aren't interesting, that this would somehow be a boring way of reporting, do you know how many of us are just desperate? I mean, and to just hear the truth from someone we can trust, you know, because they always tell the truth. Just tell us the facts, and all of them, not just the politically correct ones, and absolutely not just one side. I mean, and that's one of the most important things. You need to tell both sides. Unbiased. Both sides on climate change. Both sides on foreign interference. You know, both sides on the ostriches and the MAID and the DEI and I mean, right? Well, when's the last time you guys counted straight and gay opinions as equal? You know? If a straight person has a different opinion, then they're somehow hateful. I mean, just admit that you have a massive bias and simply stop it. Become Canada's news, information, and entertainment source again. I mean, you know, kind of like you were when I was growing up, but honestly, you could even be better than you were then. I guess I'm old-fashioned, but I think I would prefer a future Canada with the CBC in it. You know, I'd definitely watch it again. But in the end, that's all up to you, CBC. Alright, so, well, I guess that would be my thoughts on that, and just to end this all with, if you're feeling, you know, a little stressed out, if the politics are getting to you, check out the rest of my channel. It's pretty relaxing for the most part, and lots of music, and the documentaries are pretty good too. And just as one last note, 22 minutes. I don't think you guys can ever get me back. I wish you guys remembered what being funny was. Fire the cast, make it 21 minutes instead.